Hey, Bhagya.
Yeah, hi Jay. Good morning, good evening.
Evening. So you could connect today, or how was it?
Yeah, actually, the thing is, I'm trying for the port 8020.
Mm-hmm.
You need to add in the second machine that port. So otherwise, it's working in the SSH.
Mm-hmm.
I tried the one which Anita has downloaded the model, the same thing.
Okay.
So 8020 port I was trying, but it's not accessible.
Okay. Okay, let's wait for a couple of minutes for everybody to join. Rafael, Windows is at desktop. Just give me a second. Oh, I'm sorry, I was on mute. Okay, hey Praveen, welcome. Praveen is my very close friend, a very good person, whom I know in my previous company, Shah. How are you, Praveen? Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Jairam.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you all.
fantastic. And this is second week actually. We started actually on Saturday, beginning of this week, and then we are going every day. And okay, you see my website here, Praveen,
Yeah,
SaturdAI.com.
yeah.
And in this website, if you go to the home page, you will see some of the videos which I recorded and uploaded last week. I have not uploaded from the past 2 weeks because I did not had time to edit, but some of them are edited, unedited. Okay, so when time permits, watch all these things.
Okay, sure.
Okay, and then what we did is I'm just going to summarize for the next few minutes as nobody's talking. Okay, so this is about us, like, just the basic details and intro to AI is what you should start. And here, obviously, like this is the big picture, which I took nearly a day to explain. What, in summary, what this page does is, and everybody in the world today should know is, just give me a second. Okay, Sanjay might join in a minute. Okay, so Praveen, this is the fundamental thing all 8 billion people in this world has to learn. And that is, 1 second, Sanjay is joining, admit. Hey, Sanjay.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. Okay, so Sanjay, what we did previously is, if you can see my screen, and also let me drag, drop this other window here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this week, our focus is uh, like not theory,
Okay.
but hands-on and practical.
Yeah.
Just give me a second. I have multiple windows. Let me
Yeah.
close some of them here. Okay. Before that, yeah, okay. So Sanjay, we set up this open web UI, right?
Yeah.
Now, this open web UI itself looks like there's lots of options. And this week we would like to explore. And FYI, just I want to give you the big picture before I ask you some of the questions.
Okay.
The big picture is that, okay, see now I've started documenting here. And also this is the
Good.
first time Praveen have joined.
Okay.
Sanjay, you remember Praveen? We used to work together at Shah.
I somewhat remember. Yeah.
We went once to his house also. And
Yeah.
if you remember, right? So he's also here for the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sanjay, I'm using obviously AI to ask questions
Yeah.
and to document everything. So this is our
Yeah.
HP laptop where we set up the basic Llama, CPP, and CUDA, and then the HP workstation deployment. Okay,
Yeah.
I just want to go through these 2 pages. Like, so here, Sanjay, I'm just showing the basic commands, like, install this Hugging Face,
Okay.
and then HF download Hugging Face. Whatever I did, actuality,
Yeah.
I did it. Okay.
Yeah.
That is the base thing. Here, I don't even have, see here, see, I've started this Llama server with lots of different permutations and combinations, is what I'm showing. This is plain vanilla Olama server, okay?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then step 2 is in my
Llama CVP. These are different. Llama is a Llama CVP wrapper.
Olama, is Llama CPP wrapper, but very simple, not complex and all those things,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Now, in this larger 8 GB HP workstation, what we
Yes.
did, you can't believe, we installed free Tiny Llama, Gemma, and Quen,
Yep.
okay, on this 8 GB RAM, and then
Yep.
all of them running in 4 separate ports, and we set up this 2 open web UI, because why not?
Did you need them to be running on on 4 separate ports?
Sir,
Couldn't
this
you
is a
have
lab. This is a lab, and then we are playing around because we want everybody to bring their own model, and then we want to serve. But wait a second.
I know
You are
with Llama CPP, there's an option where you give it a directory of models instead of just one model, and then it will basically give you the ability to switch between models at runtime through your API request.
I see. See, that I do not know, and I am yet to learn that. Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, you are telling there is an open web UI where
It's a Llama CPP. It's a Llama CPP option.
Llama CPP option. Okay, so there's a command line thingy.
Yes.
Okay, sure. So this is what we achieved.
Dash model. It's like there's like another flag you do. It's like dash model dir or something of that sort, and you can just feed the entire directory.
Okay, super. Thank you. So we are running these guys in multiple ports and an open web UI, and these are all basic Linux things. So
you're running open web UI via Docker, yeah.
Right, and then systemd configurations. And the reason why I've documented everything which worked for me is because everybody else can practice it later.
Yeah, okay.
Either on their own machine or in this machine itself. Okay, and yada. And this is also we learned yesterday, Sanjay. Like Hugging Face, model list, search, Gemma, limit 10. And this is beautiful. Hugging Face model list where author equals Google.
Sure.
Right. So like that, yesterday we actually
ran. Even also, why Gemma 3? Why Gemma 3 instead of 4? And B, does Google actually package GGUFs for their models? As far as I was aware, they don't package GGUFs.
Then how do they package?
They package it in safe tenses.
Can't I just download it here and run?
Not via Llama CPP. Llama CPP.
Maybe. Wait a second. Maybe Hugging Face might be doing that.
Yeah, but you're flagging specifically off of Google. Google has to have official GGUFs for it to do that, and as far as I know, they don't.
What if Hugging Face has a copy? They download it and store it for us.
Again, no. It's the file format, right? They have a copy of the safe tenses. What you're looking for is the GGUF, because you're using Llama CPP. So
wait a second. What are you talking?
Copy
CD models ls-al ls-large. Look.
Where's the Gemma? Oh, they do have a GGUF. Is that directly from Google or is that from like Unsloth?
HF command download this.
Yeah, it could be an HF command. Unsloth also on Hugging Face. Is this like Unsloth is also on Hugging Face?
Fine.
I will also note you should never be using the officially packaged GGUFs. You should always be using like the Unsloth or something of that sort. But that's beside the point.
Wait a second. No. See, that is a key point. Look, we are blind people, okay?
Sure.
This itself, I've heard about you speaking about this Unsloth thing. And it is very key for us to learn, okay? So let us go to Hugging Face. And you are saying, even though there are so many models from so many companies, 2.5 million models, you are recommending only download it from the user Unsloth?
The organization Unsloth, but yes.
Really? How can Unsloth be winning all these things? This guy, SaturdAI?
Yes. Because what they do is they have incredible quantization like options, basically. So search for the Quen 35B, A3B, like search for model. What model? Gemma 4 E4B. Search for the Gemma 4 E4B GGUF.
Where do I search here? Like here?
The search, Gemma -4 E4B, because you want the 4B, probably.
Unsloth. This guy?
Unsloth, yes.
Hey, there's two Unsloths.
Because there's two base models. Google.
Which one do I choose? First one, second one?
Probably first one, but it doesn't matter. They're going to be similar enough.
Let me go.
Okay. Sure. And then if you look at the files and versions,
Where is
Or even on the right side. Look at the right side. I mean,
yeah.
either way. Look at all the options they provide just for this one model.
How much they provide?
Okay, go back. You can see the options they have on the right, right? They have a Q2 KXL, they have Q4 and a Q4 KXL. They have.
There's only 4 lines.
There's only 4. Okay, then you have to go back to the not quantized web trading. So go to the not QAT and you get more options.
Okay.
I don't have a ton of options with Gemma 4. But they give you all of these options. And so you
Wait
can
a second. Wait a second, Sanjay. The only job of this Unsloth company is to take the top 1,000 models available in Hacking Force or anywhere, and then only convert it to some model which is easily consumable by everybody in the world.
Yes. Just change file formats.
See, Hugging Face job is only
and quantize. Don't forget the quantization. The quantization is the hard part.
So they're doing a community service.
They're doing a community service, yeah.
So you are recommending by default, if this Unsloth can give you this, go for it.
Yes, yes, by default, yes. There's obviously going to be situations like recently there was a quantization of Quen 3.627b that came out at 1-bit quantization.
Oh.
And apparently that's a very good quantization, but those are like one-offs, right?
Okay.
By default, just use the Unsloth.
Wait a second. So, you know what?
Yes.
I was not courageous.
1,366.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, that many unique models? No, it's not even unique models.
Yeah.
Different versions.
It's unique models, and then they split it up by.
No, it cannot be unique because Inkling, both are Inkling only.
Yeah, it's unique models times 2.
Oh, times 2 only.
Yeah, because GGUF and NVFP4. Because NVFP4 is a
650. Okay, wait a second. Let me see.
At least like a few hundred. Every big model that comes out is going to have an Unsloth thing.
Okay, that's the key. Every big model, most probably Unsloth is going to download it immediately and do the quantization and release it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there uniqueness or are there USP? Is this quantization or there something other thing they added to the equation?
Their quantization is some of the best in the game.
Oh wait, so you are saying?
Let me clarify that. They're some of the best automatic, no hands-on in the game. Because if you're doing if you need hands-on to some of these quantizations, what you're going to end up happening is you're going to have to manually go step by step. Here, you can guarantee you have a ton of options and it's done automatically. And so these are 95% of the way there every time.
Wait a second. So when it comes to quantization,
yes,
you are saying Unsloth is better than even the people who create the model.
Yes.
My God, I'm surprised.
Because the thing is, when Google creates the model, the quantization, the GGUF file and whatnot, what they do is they release one version that's they got it working somewhat decently well, and they're like, okay, let's just ship it, right? Unsloth actually has a useful pipeline for these things that lets them make good, accurate quantizations that are also memory efficient and all that, right?
Okay, so now if I'm a learner, it is better I go to Unsloth first and then choose the model which I like, whether it is for text to text, text to audio, video to whatever hell.
Well, no, they only primarily do text models. They only do text models.
Oh.
Most of the stuff you're doing with LLMs is text models. They have some of the models take image input, obviously, because that's the thing, but they don't do the crazy multimodality that other people do. But if you're just learning, right, what you should do is you first pick a model that you think would work, and then check Unsloth to see if they have that model.
Oh, okay. First step is to identify the model, and if Unsloth has got it, choose it. Else, somewhere else. Yes,
and that's if you're a beginner first step. There's obviously going to be those random people on the internet who spend a week of the not free time, just they're unemployed and they spend a full week optimizing a quantization. And really, really well, and then you should be using that. But that is a week after model launch and a little bit more difficult. But yeah.
I see. Okay, so now let me ask this courageous question about this quantization. I mean, I
Yes.
try to spend some time to try to understand it and all, but if I have less RAM and less GPU, I use a
Yes.
lower quantized gig of file. Is that it?
Yes.
In summary,
You're going to have like, let me just explain the theory behind it real quick.
please.
When they train models, they train it in, at this point, 16-bit precision, right? So each weight or bias in the model is going to be at 16 bits. So it's going to take 2 bytes per weight.
Mhm.
When you're running inference, you
Can
don't
you
need that.
please go a bit slow? And also, anybody else, if anybody has got a question, please stop Sanjay and then he will answer you. Go slow, please.
Yeah. So you're training a model, you train it at 16 bits per weight. So it's 2 bytes per weight. So if you're training like a 7B model, it's going to be 14 gigs of weights, not counting all the context and whatnot.
Hmm.
Then when you actually run the model,
Yeah.
you don't need that precision because most of that precision is for like gradients and like model training and fine tuning stuff.
Oh,
What you care about when you're training the model, when you're like doing inference, is just can you make sure you have like pretty accurate outputs at the end? And there's like so much, you can deal with so much non-precision in that process. So when you actually run the model, what you do is you step it down from 16 bits to like 8 bits or 4 bits or 2 bits per number.
okay.
So at 8 bits, if it's a 7B model, it takes 7 gigabytes of space. At 4 bits, it's 3.5. At 2 bits, it's 1.25. Right?
But see, smaller is better, but then I'm going to lose the quality of.
You're going to lose quality. And so there's a curve there.
Hmm.
So you have to make a trade-off on your situation of like, do you want slightly more quality or slightly more speed or like fitting and whatnot, right? So it's based on your hardware, you have to make that decision.
Hmm.
And there's different weights in different parts of the model differently. You can be like, I want the like attention layers to be like more precise, and then the like feed forward layers less precise, and like unslot, like they have a good pipeline for that, so like you should just trust them. But yeah,
Okay.
the sweet spot for precision is based on what you're doing. So if you want like a pretty accurate thing, you go Q8. If you're fine with some downside but have it be like 95% similar, you go Q6, which is 6 bits per byte.
Mm-hmm.
You go Q4 if you're really trying to squeeze it in, and I wouldn't recommend going smaller. So
I see.
I'd recommend staying in 4 to 8. Again, there will obviously be those like random quantizations. Like just this morning, a 27B, like a Quen 3.6 27B quant, not this morning, last night, a Quen 27B, 3.6 27B 1-bit quant released. So it's a 27B model that takes up like 3 gigs or something, right?
Wait a second. Wow. Just 3 gig? So our phone can run it?
Yeah. Well, your phone might need to have more than 8 gigs of RAM, but yes.
I see. Okay, but then the quality is going to be worst.
The quality is actually surprisingly good, right? This person spent like a solid, like, I guess at this point, like a month just like optimizing this, working on this. Because I think he was just bored afterwards and whatnot. But yeah.
Wait a second. This looks like a good problem to solve. So you are saying, like, see, every month.
FP16 is overkill. FP16, if you're doing inference, is overkill, Rafael.
Okay, for inferencing is overkill.
For inference.
Okay, Sanjay.
For training, you have to do FP16 or FP32.
Oh, even FP32 is better.
People used to do FP32. They're now on FP16 because they're figuring out some of these dynamics and whatnot. But like, it's still competitive.
Okay, so this floating point number 16 is what for training, and 6 is what you are recommending for. I mean, 4 to 8, some number between is what you're recommending for serving. Yeah. And you're telling sometimes even like 1 or 2 is forgivably okay.
Yes.
Interesting. And Sanjay.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a choice we have to make, right?
Yes.
Just that's why you're saying like, but then how did I download that model then? I mean, I just went to a HF download model name I gave, and it downloaded the gig file. Maybe somebody has made the gig file.
Somebody has made a gig file. You're probably doing it at like 8 or 16-bit precision, and then you're just like not noticing or something. It's probably 8-bit precision. If I'm being,
there should be a command which will tell me this gig file is how many, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll run it later.
Yeah. The thing is, whenever I'm doing this type of stuff, because I want to have like full control over how things do, I manually download the files from Hugging Face.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
just
Hey.
like curling the thing directly, but
Okay.
yeah.
Next, I want to understand what is this process of taking a LLM. Looks like, Sanjay, every day dozens of companies are releasing LLMs now.
Yes.
Like earlier, it used to be every quarter. Now every week, or now because there is like 100. Or
I
at
mean,
least
this morning, Kimi K3 came out. It's better than Claude Fable at front-end development.
Really?
Yes. All you need is 3 terabytes of RAM.
Terabyte? What are you talking?
It's a 3 trillion parameter model. But it's better than Claude Fable at like front-end, and it's like competitive in like a bunch of other areas.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So now, what is this art of quantization? I want you to elaborate it and even take 10 minutes if it is needed. So then, looks like this quantization is an art where bored machine learning engineers can do it for a month and create something awesome.
Most of these guys doing it didn't start out in machine learning engineering. They're just like having fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Hand raise. I see hand raise.
Rafael, go ahead.
I just Google it. Let me share my screen for a second.
Sure.
It's a pretty good site that I found. And yeah, 100% seems like FP8 is really the sweet spot.
FP8.
Yeah, so yeah, Sanjay was some point, and this graph presents it pretty nicely, right? It was 1%, 2, 3.
But Rafael, what is the source of this graph? How can we trust this?
I will also note on this. This is probably a very what they're probably doing here is they're setting every number to 8-bit or 4-bit. Whereas if you look at some of the quants like Unsigned and whatnot, they change the precision of the weights between the like attention layers and the feed forward layers and whatnot. So it's not like a uniform 4 bits or 6 bits or whatnot. So you can maintain. So this is why 6 bits tends to be the sweet spot for some of the more stuff, because what they tend to do is they tend to leave some of the stuff at 8 bits, so you can maintain some of the like capability of 8 bits, but then some of the stuff that they know is like easier to quantize, they bring that down to 4 bits, and most of the stuff is at 6 bits. Right? You don't have to be married to one level of precision for the entire thing, right? So this is like a very good site, don't get me wrong, of like if you're quantizing the entire model to like this level of precision, but most of the quants you're going to be using are not uniform quantization.
Yeah, after I asked you, I just Googled it and I came up with this.
Hey, wait a second. Stay here for a minute. See, now the FP16 is 14 GB. The Q5 is like, or even Q8 bit is only like half of it, but it is 98% awesome.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Don't run FP16. Run FP4 to 8. That's
right. I'm happy with 98%.
This is what he said. Yeah.
Or if I'm happy with 90%, I'll go like 3.5, which is like is hugely like 1/4.
Yeah, that's the range. You want to go Q4 to Q8.
Yeah, because if it's conversational, you can even go lower in that case, right?
In my opinion, you only really go lower in like very specific, like you have to know exactly what you're doing. Like if you're going lower than that, just pick a smaller model at the base and just deal with less of the quantization loss in that model, right? Because like let me compare some of these models. Like let's take a look at say Quen 36B. Like let's take a look at Gemma, right? The Gemma 31 versus 26B, I think they did. For those two models, if you're running Gemma 31B at below Q4, you should probably be running Gemma 26B at like Q6 to Q4, right? You're just because the thing about quantization is that exponential it like drops off very quickly between like Q4 and like a theoretical Q0, right? Q1, and so I mean it only drops off a lot between Q8 and Q4 as well, right? So I wouldn't recommend going below Q4 unless it's like very very specific use cases.
Okay.
Yeah, like obviously there's the like exceptions of like yes, there's the Quen 3.627B quant I keep talking about. That's incredibly cool. That's 1 bit, but like that takes people a while, and like you shouldn't assume it exists and whatnot.
Okay, if that question is done, Sanjay, can you please continue about this art and science and technology of taking a large language model, which is generally 16-bit, and releasing it into multiple quantized size, but while doing it, not losing this data. Looks like only this Onslaught does it awesomely. Can you please elaborate?
Okay. Onslaught does it, is the only people that can automate it, do it awesomely.
Okay.
Right? A bunch of other few quantize very well. They're just slower because they do it manually, right? They like try some numbers, they like iterate on it, like they have a whole process. Whereas Onslaught like automatically just gets it done very quickly. So if you actually share your screen and go to one of the Onslaught ones, I'd say go to the Quen 36B A3B Onslaught quant. Can you like share that real quick?
Sure.
I can like go through the options they provide and like, yeah. So I want specifically the Quen 3.6 35B A3B.
This guy?
No, that's MDT4. I want the GGUF, and I want 35B A3B, and I don't want MVFP4 because that's a thing. So
It's not here.
just search for Quen 3.6 35B A3B -GGUF.
Quen 3.5
3.6
6
35B.
3.6 27B. I'm seeing
No, 35B. Just follow my
dash
questions.
35B
-A3B.
A3.
Oh, it's right there. It's right.
Yeah.
It's right there on your screen. Onslaught Quen 3.6 35B A3B GGUF.
Okay. How do you know you by-hearted this A3B, Sanjay?
That's just the name of the model in my head because it's a mixture of experts. Great. So you can see all the options they have here.
Yeah. Wait,
And
it
so-
started with 69 GB and ended with 10 GB.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the scale you're working with here. So starting at the top, you have BF16. This is basically like equivalent to the safe fences. This is like model training weights. This is like they didn't do any quantization at all.
Okay.
Then you have 8-bit. So Q8_0 is everything is the uniform 8 bits.
Oh,
Okay. UDQ8KXL is Onslaught has this is UD is like Onslaught like defined or something along those lines. Where it's just like some of the weights, so probably in the attention layers, are going to be at a higher thing, right? XL, right? And so this is like the K type XL.
okay.
And so it's going to be higher to get higher quality out of it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you can see between these two specifically, they realize that if they just add 1.5 gigs, which is like minor compared to like the 35 drop,
Yeah.
they maintain a whole bunch more capability compared to the 16-bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So you can see that Q6 also has the same type of thing. Then you go to Q5. Q5 has 3 different things: S, M, and XL. S is just like most of it is going to be 4-bit. Like there's going to be a lot of 4-bit in there as well, but it's mostly just a Q5 across everything.
Hmm.
M is they're going to have some Q6 layers to maintain quality, and XL is they're going to have some 8-bit layers to maintain quality.
Yeah.
And the picking of which layers become 8-bit versus 6-bit versus 4-bit versus 5-bit or 3-bit or whatever,
Yeah.
that's sauce and quantization. That's like, hey, let's try running the third attention layer at let's bump it up to Q6 and see how much that improves the model. Let's lower the second MLP layer to like Q4 and see if that harms the model that much or whatnot, right?
Hmm.
And so when you're doing the manual process of coming up with these quants, you're like basically trying these things of like, is this going to be like, if I make this change and change this to like a different quantization, how much will that actually change the outcomes of the model and whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
And for mixture of experts models like these ones, what they even sometimes do is they have some of the experts be different quantizations to the other experts when they're running it through. So it's going to be like layer 2 experts 15 to 30 are going to be like lower quantization than like experts like 0 to 15.
Yeah.
Right? So it's basically just figuring out which of the numbers to quantize to like help maintain the maximum quality.
Mm-hmm.
And Unsloth is very good at like automatically like picking which numbers to quantize and which ones to not and whatnot.
Okay. How big is Anslat company? Where is it based? Can you give me some history about this team?
It might be like 5 to 10 people that are just like doing it for the love of the game online.
That's it?
Yeah. They might have funding at this point, just for the compute and whatnot, but like I don't think
I
these guys
want to
do.
invest in that company.
I think it's not investment. They're just like
I
doing
know.
this because it's a service. They're not making money. They're not, like I think you can probably. I think they have a donation page or something, but they might not. I might be mixing them up with some other quantizers. I might
Okay.
be mixing them up with the drummer, but
Oh, wow. Wait. Is this? Oh, this is comparison of
that's the model. That this is straight from the model.
the official
copy-
model. Yes,
they just
Sanjay.
copy-
You
they
know
do
what?
the
Wait a
copy-
second. Wait a second.
Yes.
Sorry to stop you. See,
Yes.
when this Anslat does this, they should
Yes.
release a graph like this. For the unslothed version, like this graph, they should say, hey, look, 16-bit, this is like 99%, 7, whatever. Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, they could do that. However, it's very much based on your use case for how much it degrades. Right? The degradation is different by use case.
No, Sanjay. Wait, see, there is some benchmark, SWE, terminal, all this multilingual, right? Similarly, all these benchmarks, if some volunteer, such as me, does every single day write a script or does this, I don't mind spending a couple of...
Yeah, I mean, you can do that. That's just a
I can?
service you can provide. Yeah, the problem is running the benchmarks is more expensive than actually like doing the quantizations themselves.
Wait a second. See, this is the largest guy I see, which will surely fit in our... Wait.
Yeah, that guy doesn't do any... They didn't do any quantizations. That performs equivalently to the...
Correct. Okay, let me start with here, okay? I will take this 128 GB machine and I'll run all these 10 tests for each one of this thing. And I would like to publish this graph. If I want...
Yeah, okay.
It's possible, right?
Yeah, you can do that. Nothing stopping you.
Fantastic. Then this is how I enter the AI market, AI world. I'll become famous.
Sure. Have fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. And these are all just okay. Tell me approximately how many hours each of this test is going to take. Is it in minutes, hours, days? On this 128 GB?
Yeah, it's an hours per. These are very long tests.
Like 10 hours?
It's probably like 2 to 3 per.
No problem. So in 24 hours, I can finish it and publish it every single day. They release this.
It's 2 to 3 hours per test suite, and there's like 8 to 10 available per model and whatnot.
8 to 10. I don't say 8 to 10. Like
no,
5 is the maximum.
8 to 10 test suites.
Oh, I saw on. Oh, correct. Oh my God, that is 12.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But then, look, if I want to prove to the world I know something to AI, I want to volunteer something.
Sure. Yeah, then you can do that.
I don't
you
mind.
Can do that. You can have fun.
You.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
One more question. See,
yes.
all these benchmarks, if the AI get the solved solutions for all these benchmarks, then they are going to score 100%, no?
Yeah, and then people realize immediately upon them releasing the model, and nobody's going to use the model. This is what happened to Meta with Llama 4. Meta trained on the benchmarks to say, "Oh, look at how good we are." People realized they were lying about the quality of the model because they trained on the benchmarks, and then people stopped using Meta models because Llama 4 was like disappointing and bad.
But
if you lie on the benchmarks, that like will last maybe 5 minutes before people will just stop using your models, and you've lost your credibility.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Because if your goal is to get people to actually use your model, you want it to be a good model, right? Because people are going to have their own internal tests. They're going to have their own like sniff tests.
But Sanjay, in the whole world, in exams, if people can cheat,
if you look, if you look at the Hugging Face leaderboard for models, they have 2 leaderboards. One for like community submissions and one for like big companies coming in. This is because the community submission one is filled with people doing the exact thing you're talking about with like just training on the benchmarks. And it's like nobody uses those models.
I see.
they're bad.
Okay. Give me a minute. Show me these two leaderboards or whatever it is showing. How do I go there?
They might have taken on the leaderboard. This might be like 6 months old, but they have like a leaderboard of like the top open models. Just search for Hugging Face open model leaderboard or something along those lines.
Leaderboard.
Just on Google.
Sure.
Search for Hugging Face open model leaderboard. They might have taken it down because like there really wasn't a. Open LLM leaderboard. There it is. They didn't take it down.
Leaderboards and evaluations.
That's yes. This is they made a org for this. It's the Open LLM leaderboard.
Okay, what do I interpret this here?
There's nothing here. You had to go to the actual leaderboard.
Here, for
This
example.
is the org for the leaderboard. Yeah, that might be the leaderboard. Yeah, that's the leaderboard. It's a slow site.
Archived?
Oh, it's archived. Yeah, they stopped doing
No,
it.
no, wait.
They stopped,
Oh, they stopped it.
they stopped it.
Oh my God. Seriously?
Yeah, they
no,
just stopped doing
this is website having problem.
Yeah,
I found a
yeah,
bug
this-
in their website.
Well, they stopped doing it. This is the archive. They have it's deprecated.
Sanjay, even if it is archive, it should say archive. It should not show me an error. Now I
well-
know they have this file, this site package, all those things.
Well, this is a normal Python thing for you can't find a certain thing because it's open source. This is all open source anyways.
Okay, fine. So let us continue our journey now.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, wait. Is this old? Is it really?
Yeah, this is old. This is very old.
Okay, no problem.
But
Let
you can
us
see this guy. Oh, back when this was still updated, this guy Mazia.
Panahi.
Yeah, he did the exact thing you're talking about. He trained on the benchmarks on his model, got #1.
So
um,
unfair.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So we can trust this. Let us continue our journey of, okay, so this is technically, okay, there are automated benchmarks and also people can sit, okay, you know what? I don't think you're touched up on how do I take a model and sit for a month on the model and make it, create a GGov file, which is like awesome. What's that process? What are the tools and techniques and arts and technology I should use?
Techniques is you take one of the like Jupyter notebooks that's
Okay. Okay.
and then you like edit it, and then you obviously make it work with the model you're using and whatnot. Like you have it re-implemented in PyTorch and all that.
Okay.
And then you go and then you like pick the quantization level you want every single layer and whatnot to be in, like manually.
Manually.
And then you iterate from there.
But wait a second. After iterating, I have to evaluate and then do a benchmarking
Yeah.
testing, right? Which will take 4 hours.
Yeah, well, it depends on what you're benchmarking on for your quick runs. But no, most of these guys, what they do is they like some of these guys, what they do is they work for the 8 hours. They come home and they spend like 6 hours like tuning the parameters of like a quick benchmark suite that's just like, are you going in the right direction? And then overnight they run like a large benchmark suite to see if they improved over yesterday.
Oh.
And they like iterate on this for like weeks until they release like a really good quantization and optimize it down.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Let us, okay, so all this GGov, we should choose the right guy and stuff. Sanjay, as I have you here, see now for our learning, right? We want to choose like, like 2 GB models, okay? Because in the world, lots of people has got this video RAM on their this thing, right? Like
sure.
even my laptop.
Yes.
This is just my laptop. I bought it for code editing, like for a Linux, right? Now, even this guy has got like 2 GB.
Yeah.
So my question is, please recommend me.
2 GB is so restrictive, though.
I know, but wait a second. In this world, there are millions of people who has got a 2 GB VRAM. I know.
Okay, if you only have 2 GB VRAM, just run it on normal system RAM. Literally, like, ignore the fact you have a GPU. You're only going to slow yourself down.
Okay, wait a second. Okay, so what you're saying is, Instead of struggling for 2 GB, what you're saying is, look, this server has got 46 GB of memory, and it has got 8 CPUs.
Yeah.
And you're saying
If
this is
you-
better than 2 GB RAM NVIDIA CUDA core?
This will let you run models like Quen 35B, A3B. at, like,
35B.
35B, but it's only activating 3B, right? Some of these mixture of experts models. And so it will run as fast as a 3B on your CPU, which is, again, not going to be super fast. But
Yeah.
it's going to be a far smaller model than anything you could fit in 2 GB of VRAM.
Really?
Yes.
But then Intel and AMD also should be richer company, no? Because people can.
Well, if memory is a bottleneck anyways at this point for like making compute, you might as well use a GPU. Because the GPU is still going to be like 10x faster than CPU.
But
It's just
GPU memory, isn't it 5x expensive than our normal memory? No?
It's the same memory.
No, cost wise.
Mostly. Yeah, cost-wise, it's like very equivalent to manufacture.
Wait, forget
The
about
only reason-
manufacture. No. Wait,
The
wait.
only reason you think
Yeah.
GPU memory is expensive is because NVIDIA takes 90% profit margins on it.
See, whatever reason,
Yes.
if on the market, if my budget is $2,000, that
Yes.
NVIDIA, even the workstation, I'll get like maybe 8 GB stuff. But if I go
If your
to
budget is $2,000, you can get like Intel Arc graphics that's 12 GB for like $500 a card.
Hmm.
Right? Like this is entirely like NVIDIA trying to like maximize profit. The
Okay.
fact you think it's so expensive. It's the same like physical chip. It's just whether it's on a DIMM or like next to the GPU die.
Mhm. So RAM is precisely, technically the same only for both.
Effectively equivalent.
But the GPU RAMs are infused, super fast connected to the GPU.
Yes.
But in CPU, there's a delay.
In CPU there's a delay, but the restriction, okay, when you're doing CPU inference, memory bandwidth really doesn't become your restriction.
Oh, yeah.
It becomes CPU compute speed. Whereas on GPU, memory bandwidth is your restriction, like always.
Okay. Hey, Sanjay, this statement is valid for x86, 64. But from the past 5+ years, whatever Apple makes, it is always infused and tightly integrated, no?
Yes.
So they are as fast as NVIDIA then.
I am not allowed to speak about any of that.
I apologize. But this is general information.
I am not allowed to speak. I would like to keep my job, please. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry to go in that direction. Apologize. I want you
Yeah.
to have your job.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us. So there is some art where these guys go home and sit for 4 or 5 hours and they run parallelly to benchmark them and all those things. Okay,
Yes.
Sanjay. Super. Thank
Yes.
you. Oh, wait. See, either way. Okay, sorry. You have to answer this question. You can't escape.
Okay.
I only have
sure.
2 GB VRAM and I want to run
Okay.
an LLM there. Now, please guide
Okay.
me. How do I go to Hugging Face and then say, please give me all the best models where my VRAM is only 2 GB?
Okay, so step one, you actually have to pick a base model, right, that you want to use for this.
Sorry, which model was released today or yesterday?
Kimi K3, 3
Okay,
trillion
please
parameters.
guide me. I have only
You are not running Kimi. Well, Kimi K3's weights come out on the 27th. They come out in a week because they want to like make sure it's like even and whatnot. But that's beside the point. So you can't download those weights yet. You have to wait a week for that. But what
DeepSeek. When?
Sure.
Anybody?
Let's. Okay, then what you want is Gemma. Gemma for E2B because you only have 2 gigs of VRAM.
Okay, Chinese models, please. Of the Chinese
Quen-
model, which is that I can run in 1.75 GB VRAM.
The problem is you also have to fit context in there. Because the moment you need your window goes above 1.75 GB, you are going to be slower
Okay.
than just simply
Fine,
doing it
sir.
on
Fine,
CPU.
sir. Let us go another way. I want to run DeepSeek. Okay. Please tell me show me how do I find out the smallest DeepSeek available?
Sure.
Ah.
Search for which DeepSeek model do you want?
You tell me what are the choices I have.
DeepSeek DeepSeek Flash. Flash is the smallest one.
V4 Flash.
We saw
Hey,
Flash.
hey, D-Spark is awesome or what? I heard good things.
D-Spark is specific, DeepSeek specific like performance optimization thing that don't
should
touch
not
it
go.
yet.
Hey, wait.
It's a-
Unsloth has got this guy already.
Yes, go to Unsloth.
Ah.
And then you can see the sizes of these models.
This is 86 GB. What are you talking?
It's also, yeah, DeepSeek doesn't make tiny models. But you can run the Q2 probably pretty stably on the DGX Spark.
I know, Sanjay, even DGX is a luxury, okay? I mean, I saw this
Yeah.
886 GB or even this 96 GB, I can run. But how
Yes.
many people in the world will have this 128 GB
Yeah,
of V8?
sure. You're not running DeepSeek V4 without a ton of memory. You
Okay,
could, if
what can I run 7 GB? Which Chinese model is the best to run 7 GB?
7 GB, you can, I mean, they're not making those tiny models in China anymore. That's like Gemma 4 is probably your best bet right now. Gemma 4 is even pretty new. You run Gemma 4 E4B, you run it at like Q6, and then you're good to go. E4B. Unsloth. Yeah,
Which
that
of
one.
this guy?
Don't do the QAT because Unsloth like overwrites and there's nonsense going on there. So you said 7 GB?
Yeah.
Run a Q4. Probably run the Q4 KS.
Q4 case, this guy 4 point. No,
Yeah,
we
and
can
then
go up to here comfortably.
The problem is once you take away that extra 300 MB, you're running into dangerously small context stuff. Right.
Oh, okay,
you-
okay.
What you might have to do is you might have to drop down to Q3, go Q3 KM, and that might work, but then you should probably compare it to Gemma 4 E2B for your stuff.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, so like what you should do is you should like pick a model and then like look and then pick a quantization. The model should always be paramount of like what can you do.
Okay, hey, Sanjay, in the next 1 or 2 quarters, when all these AI companies crashes, will the RAM prices come down?
Yeah, hopefully. Probably.
I don't want any company to crash, but this is painful.
Yes.
Hey, wait a second. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, you guys can see the dimensions of and the size of the model and whatnot.
1 second. Let us stare into this. Version 3, tensor count 720, KV count, architecture Gemma 4, sampling. Okay, so when we are serving this model, all these things are open for us to configure, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But like some of the stuff is like you shouldn't configure because like why would you change the file type on your file?
I know,
Say,
but
yes, yeah.
these are all the knobs I have. Obviously,
Well,
I'm not going to turn all the knobs.
Most of these aren't knobs. They're like things of like the thing, like the actual like blade. It's just like metadata basically. Just little metadata.
Oh, I see. So some of these are metadata. Okay. So this is how I zero in on choosing a model for my purpose and my, okay, Gemma 4, E4B. Oh, wait a second. So here also I saw there was IT and other things. So what does IT mean?
Instruction tuned. Every model you're thinking of is instruction tuned. You should really like
By default.
by default. Google just also releases the base ones as well.
Okay.
I mean, so does DeepSeek as well, but DeepSeek marks those as base specifically, and then the default is instruction tuned. But like, pick how you're labeling things.
Okay. I like this name, small agents. Hey, real-time voice.
Sure.
Okay.
That's just a plugin face space.
Okay. Hey, Sanjay, sorry, I'm a little bit deviating, but I have to ask this question because I had this question, okay? See,
Yeah.
now I'm deviating, but still, for me, it is a
Sure.
very relevant question. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a model running locally, okay?
Yes.
Now, I asked a simple question. Obviously, it's a spiritual question. Can you give me top 10 core keywords of Nisarata Maharaj so that I can start learning about Advaita? It gave me
Okay.
top 10. Okay.
You're already running a 4-bit quant here. That's probably an unsolved quant.
3-4 bit.
No, 4B.
Yeah.
24KM. That's an unsolved quant.
Okay.
You're running an unsolved quant already.
Means what?
It's the unsolved. You got this giga file from unsolved.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I just ran that command. This is what I got from HF.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So I'll come to my question in a bit. So I asked this question, it gave me 10. Then I asked, okay, looks some comment I gave, and then it gave blah, 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 right? So
Yeah,
my
sure.
question is, the whole of the world knowledge is sitting in this 4 GB.
Kinda.
What do you mean by kind of? This is as though Nisarata Maharaj is talking.
But it's been degraded.
Whatever you're saying, the whole world's partial knowledge of an high school kid is sitting in the 4 GB of my computer. That's a fact.
Sure, we can
This
go
is
with
a
that.
big deal. This is mind blown moment.
Yes.
Right? Like I can ask spirituality, I can ask chemistry, physics, biology. The whole, this is like the whole university library compressed for a high school kid.
Yeah.
My mind was blown today. Okay, so then let us continue our journey. Okay, so now I learned how to choose these models and all, and we over the next few days are going to explore. There's only two more topics I want to talk with you. If you got another 20 minutes ish.
Sure.
One is the update. Okay, so this and then Llama Web UI setup, and then tool calling setup, and then 20 things to administer. Okay, so let us go to this Llama CPP Web UI running. Okay, now let me see you the core points. Come on, why does this looks ugly? Okay, now it is better.
You vibe code the website and your internet was slow for a bit there. Like
if I were not to wipe code, I would not have done in a week. Okay.
Exactly. That's the trade-off you make. You decide to take a slow website instead of a non-existent one.
I can improve this. Okay, my wipe code can improve this. This is a static web page. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now option B, run inference from CLI. No, I just want to show you what is this page? Web UI setup. Okay, no. This is the setup of this thing, not the interested. Yeah. Tool calling an MCP in Open Web UI. So, so I went to this screen, and then I went to workspace tools, create new tool, and then I gave this Python website which goes to this openmeteo.com, and then it works. Now I can ask, what is the weather in Bangalore, for example? Okay.
Yeah,
so
I mean, what you did there is because the model can do arbitrary Python things, you basically just said, here's an API you can call in Python.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And wait. That is step 1. Step 2 is using this MCPO, a real MCP.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So that is what I've installed, up and running. Now I have to integrate these two guys.
Sure.
So this is a good starting point as an MCP server, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty simple MCP server. You ping it and it tells you the current weather. That's a good place to start to figure out how to do MCP.
No. Yeah. And then I'm going to add lots of integrations connecting to Google Drive and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. And then the last thing in this topic is, I'm an operations person. I want to do, okay, if I'm given accountable and responsible to manage this web UI, I should know what are all the knobs to turn, right? See, now here it shows I can take a model, and in addition to that, I can do system prompt, obviously, and then I can set up some of this vision capability, image generation capability, built-in tools, and all those things I can check or uncheck.
Yeah.
And then I can add a system prompt.
Yeah.
It can be anything, as you know, right?
Yeah.
And then there are advanced parameters which you can see in the right side, right? The temperature, seed, stop sequence, stop key, all those things. All those things I can do. I should do, right? And I started doing some of them. And
Yeah.
then at the end, we can do archived chats, workspace, calendar notes, and all those things. And
Okay.
also it shows all these things, like, how do I add a LLM connection here, and this is how the admin panel looks, and all those things. These screenshots are taken by this playwright and then embedded here, so it shows all those things. So this is what we are going to learn. We thought of learning today and tomorrow,
Okay.
and what we are going to practice and make ourselves comfortable with this thing.
Sure.
Okay, so now I have one last thing to talk before that. Quick question.
Yes.
After this mastering, like making ourselves comfortable with all the knobs, bells, and whistles of this guy, like function calling and stuff, which tool should we learn next?
You should probably set up a RAG database.
Super. Thank you.
And then connect that up to your model via an MCP server. Like a very simple, like let's index all of English Wikipedia into the RAG database, and then have an MCP server that
English Wikipedia, I think it is already part of common curl and it will be inside.
Yeah, but it's a big enough data set that's like constant enough that you can use it to test your RAG capabilities.
Super.
Because it's updated frequently enough. I believe they release the zipped versions like every month or something. So if the models were trained on like older data, you can be like, hey, tell me accurate information of this event that happened last month or whatever.
Oh.
And then it will like tell you.
Super.
Right?
Okay. Now, the only last topic I want to chat with you is about this Edmonton-based company, AMII. Looks like they have 3 or 4 across Canada. I heard they're in Montreal. I faintly remember looking at their board.
No, Mila is in Montreal.
Mila. Yes, that's what I mixed up. Okay, gotcha.
Yes. But I mean, okay. Amy is like an actual AI research org.
Okay.
They just also do some training for corporations and whatnot.
Okay.
It's on the side. They're like an actual AI research org that like did a whole bunch of great image recognition stuff back in the day. Not even back in the day, they still do great image stuff.
Yeah.
But
Sanjay,
they just also offer training.
Good. Finish it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's also offer training here as well.
No. But the thing is, okay? I was looking at their web page. Looks like there is like 100+ awesome people working in this company. Okay.
It's not a company. It's not like a company in normal
research
sense.
organization.
It's a research org, yeah.
Okay. So now
But the thing is, it also does more than like a normal research organization. They're just like a general AI organization that is based out of the University of Alberta.
Oh, it is in campus of the University of Alberta?
Yeah. And it's like very integrated with U of A. It's like how Mila is integrated with McGill.
McGill, okay.
Like,
wait, meet the team. I think this is what I was. Okay. See, now looks like there are lots of No. The thing is, what are they producing for Canada? Wait a second. Before you answer the question, look at these awesome people like Chief Delivery Officer, Revenue Officer, and FO, and People and Culture, and whatever, right? Wait a second. There are so many machine learning engineers, and then research scientists, advanced technology. Look at so many awesome people with like so much great titles. Now, my question is, what have they produced for Canada?
They've produced a ton of core ML research that actually powers the stuff we have nowadays.
Which company, which Canadian company is encashing this?
These guys aren't a like corporation. They're a research org that does research.
Sanjay, it is Canadian funded, okay?
Yeah, it's Canadian funded research. You know, the neural network was invented in Canada, right?
That is my whole pain point. Like the 3 topmost researchers and even the Nobel Prize winning researcher is from Canada. How is Canada encashing this?
Cohere hires one of these people.
One. Who else? Give me 20 names.
Canada's a small country because like our AI like things is very centralized, right? Like we have world-class researchers. It's just we don't have like financing capability
That's
for all
what
this stuff.
Sanjay, I'm saying. We have world-class researchers. We have in AI. We have
Yes.
Nobel Prize-winning researcher in AI.
Yes.
Canada is not encashing this. That's what pains me.
Okay. Yeah.
There should be 20 companies, each $100 billion.
I mean, Korea is a multi-billion-dollar company. There's a bunch of
There's only
other smaller
one.
companies.
I want 20 multi-billion dollar
There's a
company.
bunch of Toronto like fine-tuning companies that are like also in that like $100 million range.
Really? Where?
Toronto-based. I couldn't tell you the names because they haven't had massive splashes, but they have raised money to do stuff.
I want $10 billion each company in Canada.
Canada only has 20 companies over $10 billion.
I know. I want 20 more for AI only.
Sure.
Thank you. This is what, like, I was looking at these people. I was frustrated. Ladies and gentlemen, what are you producing for Canada?
They're doing research. They're doing fundamental research.
Okay, wait. I'll tell you one Tirukural, okay? The purpose
Okay.
of all thinking, all learning, all research is for action.
Okay.
And that action should produce results to the people who are doing the research. Should produce result.
Okay. There is results. Image recognition models are better now. Translation is better now. They're all results.
We have 10 cash. We should have 10 number of $1 billion companies which is doing this in Canada.
Yeah. You shouldn't point this blame at AMI. You should point this blame at VC firms in Canada. Like, these are different people you should point the blame at.
No. It's, look. Wait. I'm not honestly blaming anybody. I'm only expressing my frustration, and this frustration might push me to do something.
Sure.
Like,
have fun.
Take $100,000 and then do something, whatever, right?
Sure.
And Sanjay, I read like this guy is one of the 3 topmost AI researchers in the world.
Yes.
Okay, like other than that Nobel Prize winning person, this guy is like, he did not get Nobel, but he's like near equal.
Yes.
And he lives and works in Edmonton.
Yes.
Wow. This year we are meeting him, da.
Sure. This guy invented reinforcement learning.
Really?
Yeah.
When you come here next month, shall we go and meet him?
Sure. But
thank you. We will just have coffee with him. We should at least shake his hands.
Yeah.
We are going there.
Yeah.
And then when you go to Toronto, we will also go and meet our Nobel Prize winning person. And then who is the third person, by the way? Do you know? Like, I just saw there's like 3 key guys.
I don't remember, but they're based in Montreal, the third person.
Oh, okay. Super. Da. So, I mean, this is only 3 hours drive. Any given day, we should drive in the morning and we should be back.
Yeah.
And you should also hang out with these people.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that is all I had, and this is our plan, and plan looks okay for you, right? Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say to us, or to us?
I mean, Q&A period.
Q&A period. Okay, team. Anybody else got any more question? Praveen, Rafael, Hima, Yuvraj, and who else is here? Tipi.
I'm okay, Jay.
Okay. Okay. Now I'll just ask for the names in this order. Praveen, do you have any questions for Sanjay?
Because it's the first session, so probably I'll have more in the. This is my first session, so
I know. Okay, Hima.
No, nothing for now, Jay.
Oh,
Thank
super.
you.
Yuvraj.
Thank you, Sanjay. Thanks for taking this time and coming whenever your dad is calling you, just like that, you're coming in and giving us the.
No, Hima. No. He only comes. I don't call him.
If I'm bored, I show up, you know.
He is more than a teenager. I cannot demand him, you come. If he's bored, he will come and I'll happily accept. I mean, happily ask him questions and then clarify all my questions.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yuvraj, questions?
No, nothing for now, Jay.
Any comments
This is
about
like
how
a
it went?
This is like a stand-up. Like, no new updates.
I know. Sippy, comments?
No, I'm good. Thank you. It was a lot of information, by the way.
I know, right? Yeah. These questions I too had. Okay,
I
Sanjay. So, yeah.
These I will note on picking quant. A decent bit of it is like a sniff test. So it's just like once you build up the reps of like, oh, I should use this quant, I should use this quant, it becomes a little bit faster. But yeah.
Okay. Super. So then, thank you very much. So now, Sanjay, hang out if you want, or feel free to log off any minute. I'll spend another 15 minutes with the team here just to show them what I did and show them the documentation. Actually, I thought of doing it together, but today we have only less time. So I will just go to them for these doc pages. And also, team, before you come back tomorrow, please read these 5 pages, and make yourself comfortable, so that this is what I am going to do tomorrow. See, today I had some time. So this is what I did. This is what we did yesterday. So today I created these 3 pages, and Llama CPP with Open Web UI setup. I've documented it. Make yourself comfortable. After that, I did this very simple tool calling and MCP in Web UI. Let me see if I can quickly go through this. And finally, I did this. And today, the only thing
I think
I
you
want
also
to show,
have me pinned for everybody as well.
sorry?
I think you also have me pinned for everybody as well.
Oh, still is it? Okay, I will unpin you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're also not sharing your screen.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Next step, I'm supposed to unpin you. How do I unpin you? Okay, unpin. Okay, yeah. So what I was speaking was, these are the documents, and this is the document which these 2 is what we did till yesterday. These 3 is what we have completed yesterday. How to set up Llama CPP and Open Web UI, and most of you already have access to either one of this machine. Go ahead and play around using setting up Llama CPP with Open Web UI, the basic setup and configurations, and then the 2 other things I actually going to cover tomorrow is a very basic tool calling. Okay, now let me show you a quick demo of how this works for 1 minute. And wait. Why is this like this? Okay, new chat. Yeah, I asked San Francisco weather. Okay, let me ask which city is Praveen, Yuvraj? Yuvraj, you're in Vancouver, right?
Yes, Jay.
Weather in wait, when I was typing, something is happening. Oh no, in Vancouver. Okay, you all know that.
I'm sorry, I do not have access to real time.
Why? Because this is correct. Wait, let me go back. Did I make some change? 92, this is correct. Okay, it's on. Come on, bro. You cannot be. Okay, anyway, I'll show you what I did earlier. Yeah, it was old, and why is it not working? My demo guard is not good today. I had set it up. Okay, maybe the setting is somewhere else. I don't want to. Well, let us troubleshoot this later. Okay. So what I did is I had this open Meteor and it enabled it and it ran. This is what one thing I want to quickly show to you. And the last thing is these 20 things to administer in Open Web UI is when you log into the server, you will see, like, for example, I can go to this admin panel. Okay, let me go to our admin panel. The way to go is you should go to admin panel, and then settings, and then you can say models, and then whatever model we have chosen, like there are so many configurations I did here, right? So these are all some of the things which I enabled. Like some of them we can have terminal usage, citations, and all those things. So this is what we should play with and learning. Okay, what does this do? And look, I have a system prompt. Be a good human first. Always focus on being good. Like whatever, right? You can have a be the best Python programmer in the world, right? Something like that. We can have a system prompt so that every single user, when they type any prompt, the system prompt goes first and only their prompt goes, right? So we can like control how our users are, like, going to feel with the system. So there are lots of these parameters which we can have, and we can have our own PDF extract tools and all those things. The idea is tomorrow let us get together and then do all these learning and configuration. So that is the plan. And before tomorrow, have a look at all these things and then come prepared, either to ask questions or even to set this, right? Like how do we, like, what does the seed mean, and how do we set temperature, all those things. Let us learn setting all these values and configuring and fine tuning so that we will master this Open Web UI interface. Okay, like this is the page to add multiple models, right? Like yesterday when we added, you saw that we were running multiple models in multiple port numbers, and this is the place to come and edit it, like if you want to change it, right? And then it shows these are the models. So have a look at this document and come prepared for tomorrow. And if you have any questions, that will be good. But this is what I did today, and let us go through all these things tomorrow. Okay, so that's all from my side for today. Anybody else got any other question?
I just want to ask, like now you said that, go through that Llama CPP, on the installation stuff. So do you want that we should give it, create a separate directory and try to do the installation as such, or how? Like
Llama CPP.
and Open UI, like kind of.
Open Web UI.
Means you just said that, so I'm just checking with you.
Yeah, like you have to read this documentation and follow this step by step. Okay. See, now here it says how to set up Llama CPP with Open Web UI.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And this, I think I showed part of it yesterday. So, see, Llama CPP I already installed. Maybe in the smaller machine I might not have installed. You have access to the larger or the smaller machine?
The old machine.
Old, is it? I am not older machine. I think Llama CPP was installed.
Yeah.
Right. See, look, if I have already installed one, you don't install the fundamental thing. You don't install it. Just use it.
Okay.
But after this, look, we are starting a Llama server with this one, with this 5 model, right? This command. So this command you should practice, and because we are sharing servers, right? If somebody is already running in port 8000, you cannot run in the same port. You should choose port 8010, 8020, 8025, whatever some number which is unused by anybody. Correct, no?
That only like yeah. That only like how do we choose any kind of port number as such?
See, Okay, wait, I'll show you that. That is not complex. Okay, PS-AUX pipe grep llama. Okay, see now.
You're not sharing your screen.
Oh, sorry again. Okay. If you see my screen here, I just typed this command. PS-UX pipe grep llama, LLA, right? So this guy shows somebody is learning Gemma in port 8002. Tiny Llama, as we speak now, like they're running. See, you have to download the GGov file to have your model locally, and then you have to run it, like boot it up. Correct, no? So as on this minute, Tiny Llama is running on port 8001, and 5 is running in 8000, right? And what else is running? Again, Gemma. What is this command? This is just download command, don't worry. So this is not port, right? But wait a second, why is this up and running still? Wait. This command you should type. So this just shows the port number, right? Gemma 8002, Tiny Llama 8001, and 5 in 8000. Okay, and also what is this? V5 small retrieval model.
Yeah, that's what I just want to, basically stop that model. And if I want to put some other model, can I do that?
Wait. Yeah, kill.
Okay, kill. Okay.
255615. Okay, now you see it is gone. No, wait, it's not gone because maybe you kept it in the startup. So, wait, let me reconfirm that for you. It's still running, right? So, maybe it is in an inference folder you place. So then, Control Alt, system CTL, system CTL status. You should do stop like this. If it is set up using system CTL, I think, I don't know, sudo system CTL list or something will be there. So how did you start it? Using a binary command or using system CTL?
The command which you gave, right? Binary.bin llama server, the one everyone was using. Right? Yeah. Fine. I simply gave the name.
Okay, wait a second. Then let us go to the advanced level. Kill -9. Now it is dead. You see? -9 is highest level of killing. Don't ask questions. Just
forceful. It is kind of a forceful killing.
Yeah. So you killed it. And also, and obviously, look, if somebody starts, okay, let us do this fun only, okay? Copy, paste. See, now I'm also starting in the same port, right? It will not start only. See? It will not bind. It will not start. So you start some. Okay, so now you know how to start, right?
Yeah. So now I just want to, can I reuse this port number, right? To run
it's already gone. Now nobody's using it. So now you can.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Wait, uptime. We passed 1 day, 8 hours. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Okay, so you're good, right, Anita?
Yeah.
And download some other, for fun, download some other tiny model. Obviously, tiny models are pathetic. They are useless.
Yeah.
I thought they'll be 90% truthful. They are like 10% truthful only. I don't know why people even make these tiny models.
Yeah.
But anyway, what to do? For us, learning fundamentally, whether the answers are wrong or ugly or whatever, that we cannot care. Request, response. If response comes, our job is done.
Right.
That model is somebody else's problem. That's a developer's problem. And as yesterday we discussed, we are only going to drive the scooty. We are not going to design scooty, manufacture scooty, none of those things. We will like drive a car, and at maximum we will be a like a Uber guy, taxi guy, like that, right? We will use it at the maximum. If you know expert car driving, if you really need a job or promotion or whatever, then we'll become a taxi driver or a Uber driver, right?
Right.
That is all these learning LLMs are, right? But we are, at least I am surely not, I'm not smart enough to create my own LLM. And you saw how many people are, you need like 200 topmost professionals in the world to make one LLM.
Oh my God.
Okay, like that guy
Yeah.
I showed you, that Edmonton, that research institute, no?
Yeah.
Like 200 greatest. I mean, after that, like one guy is like Nobel Prize winner equivalent talented guy,
Wow.
and he's like doing research from 40 years.
Oh my God.
Like that, you need 200 people to make an original LLM. So don't even go there.
Yeah.
Right? Just download an existing best LLM which fits your need, and then make it run reliably. Job done.
Yeah.
Right? To your level best. Like you should know all the bells and whistles and the knobs, like everything you should master. Like anybody asks, you should quickly go in 2 minutes, just change it and deploy it, and then yes. So that level of expertise only we can build. In Scooty or in Maruti, where is what button, how to make the put reverse and headlight on, off, that much only we can learn. That only is enough.
Yeah.
Right?
And also for a model, we should see, right, that it has at least 1 billion parameter or something like that, right? Apart from the size.
See, that's what, Anita. Size is generally proportionate to that B model. 1 billion model is nearly 1 GB.
Okay.
Size.
Okay.
That is the ratio.
Okay.
1 billion model is 1 GB. Billion is like million, like megabytes and gigabytes, no? So generally, approximately, I think this I told a couple of days ago, your billion parameter means 1 GB, trillion parameters means 1 terabytes of RAM only you need. That will cost
Oh my God.
$100,000. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. We can't afford that, sorry. So that is why like 2 billion model will be around 2 GB that we can run. Or at least, see, I have this 128 GB machine, no? 100 billion model I can run. But this costs like $5,000 plus dollars. If you have spare money, then you can run a 100 billion model.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes, learning 2 GB is fine. 2 billion is fine.
See, learning is same only, no?
Yeah.
Well, today I have 8 GB of VRAM. If I learn in 2 GB, the commands are exactly the same. HF download that model and HF run, these commands are precisely the same. Whether this is like one drop of water is precisely same as the quality as an ocean of water, no? Right? So this is sufficient. This is exactly, this is the bare minimal what we can learn to do those things. Right?
Right.
Super. That's it. Questions? All good for today?